Hello, my name is Kenneth Ofili, and today I'll be talking about my community, Redding, and also discussing whether Redding is a good community. Named after Reading in Berkshire, England, Reading is the fourth largest city in Pennsylvania. It was founded in 1748. Its residents are known as Readingites or Readingians. Reading has an area of 10.08 square miles with a total population of 95,112 people. Reading has 18.6% foreign-born residents, 19 schools in their school district, and 17,659 students enrolled in their districts. Reading also has 2,544 veterans. In regards to race, 20.4% of Reading residents identify as white, 67% identify as Hispanic, 13.3% identify as African American, 1.1% as Asian, and 1.2% as American Indian. Reading has 51.4% female, 70.1% of Reading residents identify as high school graduates, 10.1% earned a bachelor's degree or more, and the median household income is $35,345 compared to the national average of $64,994. The per capita income in Reading is $17,150 compared to the national average of $35,384. The poverty rate in Reading is 30.9%, which is one of the highest poverty rate in a U.S. city. 29.1% of Reading residents are under the age of 18, 12.4% are between the ages of 18 and 24, 14.8% are between the ages of 25 and 34, 23.2% are between the ages of 35 and 54, 10% are between the ages of 55 and 64, and 10.5% are over the age of 65. In regards to crime rate, Reading is considerably higher than the national average at 34 crimes per 1,000 residents. Its crime rate is higher than 92% of Pennsylvania cities and towns. It is considered safer than 11% of U.S. cities. The rate of violent crime per 1,000 residents is 8.91%. Rate of property crime per 1,000 residents is 25.3%. And the chance of becoming a victim of either violent or property crime in Reading is 1 in 29. So Reading has a lot of sites and attractions. If you're ever in Reading and you're trying to do something, you're trying to find something to do, these are some of the places to check out. The first one is the Pagoda. We also have the Berks County Heritage Center in Reading. And we have the Reading Blue Mountain and Northern Railroad. We also have the Mid-Atlantic Air Museum. They have a lot of war relics. They have a lot of planes and equipment from some of the major wars. We have the First Energy Stadium, which is the home of Reading Fighting Fields. So if you ever want to catch a game of baseball, this is where you can check First Energy Stadium out. And we have the Google Works Art Center. They have a lot of art. They have a lot of art exhibits. They also collaborate with local high schools and colleges for educational and internship opportunities. Now we have a lot of events and festivals in Reading throughout the year. Some of them are the Berks Jazz Fest, Reading Film Festival, World War II Weekend, Reading Holiday Parade, and several music concerts at the Santander Arena. So, one of the major institutions in Reading is Tower Health. Tower Health is a staple of the Reading Healthcare. They own or co-own several healthcare facilities in Reading, including Reading Hospital, St. Christopher Hospital for Children, Tower Health at Home, Tower Health Medical Group, and Tower Health Urgent Cares. Tower Health offers services and treatment in several specialties, including family medicine, cardiology, respiratory, emergency medicine, dermatology, neurology, psychiatry, pediatrics, and pain management. Another institution in Reading is Haven Behavioral Hospital, which is a licensed acute care behavioral hospital providing inpatient psychiatric stabilization and treatment to adults and geriatrics experiencing acute mental health or substance abuse issues. And then we have 4 colleges in Reading. We have the Reading Area Community College, RAC, Albright College, Alvernia University, and Penn State Berks. 2 fun facts about some of these colleges. So John Fetterman, the U.S. Senate candidate and current Pennsylvania Lieutenant Governor, is a graduate of Albright College. Taylor Swift, the singer Taylor Swift, was born 3 miles away from Penn State Berks. So Reading has several employers and industries, with the biggest being manufacturing at 22.9%, followed by healthcare at 15.8%. Some of these employers include Penn State Health, Enosis, Brenntag, Supportive Concept, Reading Truck, and Sweet Street Dessert. So we have several informal institutions in Reading. Some of them include the Reading Fighting Fields, Reading Fighting Fields was founded in 1967. They are a minor league baseball team based in Reading, and they play in the Northeast Division of the Eastern League. Another informal institution is the Reading Rebels Professional Basketball. They were founded in 2021. They are a professional basketball team in Reading, and they are members of the Basketball League, TBL. Reading is home to several religious institutions, including churches, synagogues, and mosques. Some of the churches include Jehovah's Witness, Holy Spirit Lutheran Church, Hope Lutheran Church, Holy Cross United Methodist Church, Holy Trinity Church of God, Zion Baptist Church, New Hope Baptist Church, St. Margaret Roman Catholic Church, and many more. And we have one mosque in Reading, which is the Islamic Center of Reading. We have 2 synagogues in Reading. The first one is Chabad Lubavitch of Berks County, and the Reformed Congregation Ohev Shalom. So is Reading a good community? So on niche, they have an overall niche grade of C. They have a grade of D for public schools, C minus for housing, C minus for raising families, C minus for jobs, B plus for cost of living, B plus for outdoor activities, C minus for crime and safety, A for nightlife, and many more. So I would actually say that Reading is a good community, but it needs certain improvements in safety and other aspects. So for safety, Reading is considerably higher than the national average at 34 crimes per 1,000 residents. Its crime rate is higher than 92% of Pennsylvania cities and towns. So this is an area to improve on. The community can do this by probably increasing police presence in certain areas of Reading. Also, they can invest in after-school programs. They can also invest in employment opportunities. Those factors can decrease the crime rate of a community. So Reading has several institutions such as Reading Hospital, Albright College, Alvernia University, Sweet Street Dessert, and grocery store chains like Walmart, Wise, Giant, Redner's, and also restaurant chains that provide goods and services to its residents. In terms of relationships that bind citizens together, Reading residents forge and maintain relationships through attending the same school, attending the same classes in the 4 colleges in Reading, attending music concerts at Santander Arena, or a sporting event at the First Energy Stadium, also going to Sunday services in one of the many churches in Reading. In terms of commonality of values and goals, Reading residents have common values and goals that are reflected in the city's attractions, events, religious institutions, culture, etc. In terms of whole person principle, Reading is mostly considered in a single lens perspective. They are often their high Hispanic population is often highlighted. People also focus on the problems such as the high poverty rate and also the high crime rate. So they can do better by trying to look at the community as a whole, look at the people as a whole instead of just nitpicking all the weaknesses and the shortcomings of the community. In terms of predictability, Reading has a high predictability in that structures, processes, policies, individual/community patterns remain unchanged. When there is need for change, timely communication is initiated to ensure that the residents have enough time to prepare for any disruption to their patterns. In terms of a recognized place in the social structure, each resident has a recognized place within the structure. Each resident is respected for their strengths and accommodated for their weaknesses, although Reading can do more to cater to the social needs of the residents. In terms of opportunities, several employers offer employment opportunities with decent pay. Reading also has 4 educational institutions, RAC, Albright, Alvernia, Penn State Berks. They offer thousands of majors and minors. These institutions also provide work-study opportunities to help their students offset their financial obligation. We also have several other opportunities for fitness, play, learning, worship. In terms of homogeneity, Reading is homogeneous enough to prevent conflict between neighbors, but heterogeneous to create some diversity.